51 points, and LeBron James was right there on the same court watching everything, while the basketball world focuses only on the unbelievable brilliance of Luka Dončić. Almost nobody is telling the real story about what actually happened on that floor or what it might mean for the future of this franchise moving forward. Stay with me until minute 7 of this video, because the real bomb isn't on the stat sheet, it's in what ordinary eyes failed to see. At minute 7, we're going to reveal exactly what Luka's historic performance exposes about the Lakers' win-now mentality, and why LeBron James's so-called rest game might have been anything but a simple night off. There's something the front office and powerful figures around the NBA don't want publicly discussed, and that's exactly where we're going today. Let's set the scene. Chicago, United Center, a building that has held championship banners and broken hearts in equal measure. On this particular night, the Los Angeles Lakers walked in carrying the quiet weight of a team still searching for its identity, and walked out with something they didn't expect. A reminder that their own floor general is operating on a completely different level. Luka Dončić scored 51 points. Let me repeat that, 51. He shot 18 of 30 from the field, 6 three-pointers, 13 assists, 0 hesitation. This wasn't just one of those hot shooting nights where everything happens to fall. It was a deliberate, methodical dismantling, the kind of performance that makes opposing coaches call timeouts just to catch their breath. Luka ran the offense like a chess master who already knows his opponent's next 12 moves, and the Lakers won convincingly. But this is where the story takes a darker turn. LeBron James played. Officially, he was there, but his numbers were a whisper compared to Luka's thunder. 14 points, 7 assists, consistent rotation minutes. Not bad by normal human standards, but shockingly quiet by LeBron standards, especially for a man who spent 2 decades making his bad nights look like the career highs of other players. So why was LeBron so quiet? Was it load management, strategic distribution of effort, or is there something beneath the surface the Lakers aren't saying out loud? This is where you need to pay attention. Insiders are whispering something even more concerning. LeBron James has managed his body since his Cleveland days, actually even before that if you ask the right people. Every time he returns from a prolonged absence, every time the word rest appears next to his name, there's a calculation happening behind closed doors. And it's not coming from the coaching staff, it's coming from LeBron himself. The calculation is simple. How much fuel do I have left, and how do I preserve it? And here's the brutal truth that nobody wearing purple and gold wants to admit. When LeBron James decides to conserve energy during a game, it's not because he's resting. It's because the game no longer demands more from him. Luka handled it. Luka handles it. Now, the dynamic inside this locker room has changed, and no post-game press conference is gonna hide that. Remember 2023? The Lakers built their offense almost entirely around LeBron's genius and Anthony Davis's interior dominance. It worked brilliantly until a foot, a knee, or a back suddenly became the variable that changed everything. Now look at what Luka is doing. He's absorbing the offensive responsibility at an extraordinary pace. 51 points isn't regular season showmanship, it's a message. I don't need you to be brilliant for us to win tonight. That message hits everyone in the locker room differently. For younger players trying to find their place, it's relief. The alpha is here. For LeBron James, it sounds like a ticking clock. This isn't disrespect. LeBron is still one of the most complete players on the planet. But the story of this team is now being written by a 25-year-old Slovenian superstar who plays like he's lived 3 basketball lifetimes. Now we reach what I promised at the beginning, the real story behind LeBron's quiet performance in Chicago. This wasn't conventional rest. According to multiple sources connected to the organization, people who watch practice film and track numbers the public never sees, LeBron James has been operating under a deliberately reduced offensive load in games where Luka establishes rhythm early in the first quarter. This isn't accidental, it's coordinated. There's a real-time reading of the game. If Dončić is hot from the start, James shifts into a complementary mode. The strategy itself isn't the problem. The strategy is smart. The problem is what it reveals at their peak. This roster is now a Luka first roster, and that represents a seismic philosophical shift for a franchise that has been LeBron first since 2018. The front office knows it, the coaching staff knows it, LeBron knows it, but the real question is this: are Lakers fans ready to accept it? Because the moment you say Luka first, you're also saying something about where LeBron fits in that timeline. And that conversation in Los Angeles with this legacy was the most politically dangerous conversation in basketball today. 51 points didn't start that conversation, but it made it impossible to ignore. Now I want to hear your answer in the comments. Be honest. Is LeBron James now a supporting player on this Lakers team, or is he still the guy when the pressure really hits? If Luka scored 51 points in a playoff game, would LeBron accept the complimentary role, or would the alpha instinct take over? There's no single correct answer, and that's exactly why I want to hear from you. Leave a like if you're Lakers forever, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next update.